Greetings! This is Ukrainian Prism with our new format of video digest documenting the unwavering Ukrainian resistance to Russian aggression and the war crimes committed by Russian occupiers. Last week was marked with the beginning of the big Russian offensive in eastern Ukraine. The main efforts of Ukrainian authorities centered on the evacuation of civilians from Kharkiv, Luhansk and Donetsk regions and providing security to those who remain. However, it is still complicated to seek agreement with Russian military command on the security of these evacuation routes. During the last week, there were also a large number of violated evacuation routes which were shelled by Russian artillery and aviation. For example, during the evacuation from the city of Kherson, from the city of Izium in Kharkiv region, and from the cities of Lysychansk, Popasna, Rubizhne and Hirske in Luhansk region. Although Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and the highest command of Ukrainian armed forces proposed to the Russian side a 4-day ceasefire agreement, it was basically ignored by Russians. Hundreds of thousands of civilians still remain in the regions mostly affected by the conflict. For example, only in Mariupol, more than 100,000 civilians are still trapped under Russian bombs and shellings. The devastation of the eastern regions of Ukraine continues to enlarge, unfortunately. On April 19, the State Emergency Service of Ukraine reported that almost all the civilian infrastructure in the cities of the free part of Luhansk Oblast is either damaged or destroyed by the Russian occupiers. Throughout the week, there were also several incidents of uncovering mass graves in the eastern part of Ukraine. For example, on April 18, such grave was uncovered in the city of Severodonetsk, and on the April 24, the same was uncovered in the Mangush near Mariupol. As of this week, the Ukrainian government announced that the total damage that Ukraine sustained from the Russian aggression, starting from February 24 this year, amounted to $600 billion, including $100 billion lost in infrastructure projects. Between April 18 and April 24, each day was marked with increased shelling and aviation attacks on Ukrainian civilian objects. The period of intensification was marked by the destruction of the Russian cruiser Moskva by Ukrainian armed forces. After this incident, the sheer amount of missile attacks almost doubled. The most violent attack was conducted on April 23 on Odesa, a peaceful city on the shores of the Black Sea. Several missiles hit the city on the noon on Saturday, killing more than 6, including a 3-month-old child, and injuring dozens. The Russian occupiers are using methods that violate the rules of law. They attack civilian objects, they kill and injure civilian people, including children, and take action that can have regional and international consequences. However, this will not be forgotten, nor forgiven, and everyone involved will pay the price and feel the consequences of their criminal deeds. This project is implemented with the support of ICSSA Ednannia within the Sectoral Support of Civil Society initiative and implemented by Ednannia in consortium with Ukrainian Center for Independent Political Research and the Center for Democracy and the Rule of Law.